Knock, knock, knock. Welcome back. Come on in and welcome back to my kitchen. Yeah, it's been a while. I want to say a special thank you for everybody that sent me a congratulatory message on my baby's birth. I say thank you all and I appreciate all the prayers that you guys sent forth. So let's get right to the video. In today's video, I'll simply be showing us how to make moi moi. And it's a well requested video from some of you guys, and I decided that I was going to put this up as my first video coming back to YouTube videos. So in this video, what I would like for you to take out, if not anything, is for you to be able to know the consistency of the batter before you put your moi moi in the oven or on the stovetop to make. Also, I would like to show you in this video how to wrap your moi moi in the leaf. And most importantly, I would like to show you guys what I do, like a cheat way, whereby I still have that flavor from my leaf, and at the same time I don't have to worry about wrapping the moi moi and doing the traditional wrap. However, I will tell you that once you have wrapping the moi moi leaf down, it's very easy to do. So I'm going to show you that method, and hopefully you're going to enjoy this video. And don't forget to leave me your comment. Don't forget to ask me questions. You know I reply every question, as no question is stupid in my book. But hey, if you come at me with negative energy, I'm going to give it right back to you. So please be polite and most important, be nice. So without further ado, let's head onto the work table and start cooking. Kindly check the description section found under the video title for full ingredient list. The main grain players are reduced pepper mix, pre-soaked beans, meat stock, eggs, moi moi leaves, foil pan, canola oil or oil of choice, and some spices. Let's prepare our leaves. Mine has been kept frozen for over 6 months as at time of making this video. I turned this on my countertop some hours before use. The stock will act as steaming base in case you do not have one at home. Once thoroughly stirred, give it a good gentle scrub as shown. Please ensure your leaf is completely stirred before proceeding to the next step to avoid creating holes leading to leaks. Take out the leftover thick stock to aid the leaf bend easily during wrapping. This video I believe is well self-explanatory, so please focus and learn. I beg you to handle this process gently. If you're too rough, you'll create a hole causing leakage. If you look closely, you will see when it becomes thicker. This is where you start from. Push from underneath. A snap sound will be heard. Before you push again, slide your thumb down to the end of the raised part as shown. Continue this till all the stock is removed. This trick limits poking holes, but with much practice, you will not even notice you're doing this step. The leaves usually come in varied sizes, so go ahead and sort them out. I have small, medium, and large. 2 small leaves will make a medium-sized moi moi, or medium and small will make a large one. Let's move on. Since I'm using home-grade processor, we will blend in batches. What we are aiming for is an extra ultra smooth batter. A grainy batter is a no-no for moi moi. I like to start with pulses and work my way up to continuous blend, instead of just blasting on continuous mode. This trick helps my machine process the beans more efficiently, quickly, and prevents machine damage from overload. Please resist the urge of adding any other ingredients for now. This way, you give the beans 100% chance of having contact with the blade. Note, if after you see the blade is not moving or contacting the beans anymore, you can add a tad bit of liquid to get it going. Once the texture is not changing anymore, let's say about 3 minutes continuous blend, go ahead and add in that pepper mix, which adds some liquid to it. I prefer to cook down my pepper mix like this and allow it to cool before use. This will reduce the liquid, soften the tough flesh, and expose the sweetness even more from the red bell pepper used. Please kindly see description section for detailed ingredients used and how to. Stop and feel the contact every 3 minutes at least. If texture is not changing from last check, go ahead and add some of the stock. Please add just enough to get a changing reaction. Remember, our goal at this point is to get ultra smooth beans paste. We'll worry about thinning it out later. Once this goal is achieved, crack in your eggs. If blending in batches, put this in batches as well. These eggs will act as extra binding agent, add extra flavor, and also add to the tender, light, and airy final moi moi texture we will get. Just let us take a moment and appreciate the velvety textured batter we have at this point. The next goal will be to thin out the thick paste. Gradually add in your stock. After thoroughly mixed, our batter should start getting runny like so. Pour this into a bowl and repeat steps for the second batch. While that is processing, go ahead and preheat your oven. Place a tray of water to help simulate a steam oven. I recommend not setting your oven more than 350 Fahrenheit. Once all our batter is done, adjust seasoning or spice and consistency as needed. I added freshly grated nutmeg. This is optional, but it gives it extra depth of flavor. Spoon in your flavorless oil. This oil further adds to the moist, tender, well-binded final result we get. Taste and see if it needs more spice. I added salt, but please don't be too heavy-handed on this. Do it gradually till satisfied. For added color and taste, I added curry powder. Optional, please. Let us thin out our batter some more. Always remember to do this gradually. To achieve my not too thick or thin texture, I check for this sign. Effortlessly runny but stick to my spoon batter consistency as shown. Once satisfied, set aside. When wrapping moi moi in leaves, used to scare me. This method is what I used to still get the same moi moi aroma and taste as when wrapping. My mom and I have been on a debate on effect of spraying your leaves with oil before adding in the batter, especially with using this foil method. My opinion was there will be no significant difference, but Mama was a doubting Thomas, so I decided to test our hypothesis. After those manual mixing and spice adjustment, I blend the second time to reinflate the batter and ensure everything is thoroughly mixed, forming one homogeneous mixture. I allow each batch to run for at least 2 minutes. Once you pour it into a bowl, do not stir again. If you do, you're just going back to square one. Once the second batch is running, pour this into prepped container. Try not to overfill so that you will have room to wrap as shown. This pan will be our no oil spray pan. Once done, place all this in the preheated oven to start steam baking. Please pay close attention to how I am wrapping this. Practice, practice, practice make you more efficient. This time, I'll try to explain this process as best as I can. Stock side facing you, place the top leaf at about 45-degree angle to the bottom leaf. Place your left hand underneath the bottom leaf. With your right thumb over the top leaf stalk, fold over the right hand side over both stalk. Slide your right thumb out and placing under the left hand side, fold that side over and try to tuck it under the left hand to form a cone. Bend and fold the pointy end away from you. Use your right hand to widen up the cone. This also ensures that there is minimal gap between the leaves as they stick to each other. Please, spraying oil is not necessary. This was just done to convince my mom. Fill it up, but leave some room for ease of closure and for expected rise that will occur. I tend to use the inner leaf height as landmark. I don't fill beyond this point to avoid spillage as well. Flip over the inner leaf loosely to form a top cover and fold in an overlapping way as clearly shown. First few tries might be wobbly, but once you get into it, you do this without even thinking about it. Before wrapping, boil some water either in your kettle or the steaming pot. I use the steaming rack instead of my leaf stalk because I have it at home. Place your moi moi inside. I like to leave a visible space that serves as a pot of adding more water if need be. Set your stove to slow cooking. On my own gas, I stay between 2 and 3. This is enough to keep the steam going, and that is what we need. Let me show you my oven arrangement. Steam water is down, oiled pan in the middle and non-oiled pan is at the top. Please and please, I recommend you do not go beyond 350 Fahrenheit. At beginning, a toothpick inserted would come out like this. Don't worry about the stain. It is completely fine and normal. After 40 minutes, start checking for doneness. Inserted toothpick should come out clean as a sign of doneness. Add more hot water if your pot is low on water, as that is what keeps producing the stain. I went ahead to check on the oven content as well for doneness. I should have stopped here because the toothpick came out clean, but I didn't. You'll see the result shortly. Moment of truth is here. Did you notice the difference between 45 minutes and 1 hour cook time? To me, 1 hour looks like skin is forming. However, they are both still very tender and moist. Also, let's see if Mama's hypothesis is right. This is the sprayed oiled one and the no sprayed oil can. Is there a significant difference? Do let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's see the result from our stovetop method. This one is without oil spray. Right off the bat, you can see the positive effect of using the right temperature. There is no skin formation and the moi moi is not indirectly thinned out from boiling water if you had used a high temperature. Here is the one with oil spray. To me, these two are the same. So Mom, you don't need to oil spray the leaves before use. I hope I've been able to convince you. I hope you had fun learning something exciting today. Remember to share, like, and turn on your notification bell. Until next time, when I see you all again, let's learn and cook together. Bye-bye.